my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate the public. And we're going to be talking about a very interesting issue concerning DNA testing of the child. So please subscribe to our channel. The issue of paternity is always something that comes up, particularly when you have non-marital unions and there's no presumption as to the paternity of the child. In a situation like that, the court normally determines paternity by ordering that appropriate DNA testing be done. Now, if the father's on the birth certificate of the child or their appropriate affidavit signed that attests to the paternity, that's something else. But the question becomes, what if a child is born, mom doesn't particularly identify a father, and now somebody comes up and wants to order DNA testing because they believe that they are the father? Well, what are the rights that the mother has? And in general, especially in the early months and years of the child's life, her rights are to cooperate in the process, make sure there's proper DNA testing, and make sure there's appropriate determination about who the father is. The mother really doesn't have a leg to stand on if she's going to come and say, well, this child was born, this child is 2 or 3 months old. Father comes forward and says, I want DNA testing because I want to make sure that that's my child, either because he wants to have parenting time or doesn't want. One way or another, he's got a right to say, hey, you know, I believe I'm the father. And there's a Paternity Act that allows him to ask the court to have DNA testing. And all the mother can really do is produce the child for a swab. I mean, that's basically what goes on. Now, if it's been several years and somebody, for example, who's been ruled into paternity wants to revoke paternity, mom has the right to object to that and say, look, this is the father, this has been the determination, this is the custody, parenting time, and support that's going on with respect to this person. My child only knows this person as the only father he or she ever had. At that point, the mother has the right to assert that. But in the absence of a determination, father certainly has the right to come to court and say, hey, I want DNA testing. I want to make sure that I'm the father. And if I'm the father, I want to be able to have the rights and responsibilities. And the court is usually receptive to that. Now, how many times do we have these people who are deadbeat parents who don't want to take care of their children, don't want to come forward, and the court sees a lot of that. So to have somebody who says, look, I believe I'm the father, and I just want to make sure because I want to do the right thing, it's a very refreshing thing for the court to see, and the court will obviously try to accommodate that as best it can. If you have any questions about that, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.